The Axie Infinity has been going up over the past week, gaining $5.23 in a big way. The price of a shale infinity has gone up by 94 cents in the last 24 hours, which is a big deal. The current access support floor is $10.21, but contrary to popular belief, the next obstacle for the Axie is at $11.87, so the current access support floor is $10.21, which is a big deal. July 29, 2023, in this video, we'll show you how to figure out how much Axie Infinity will cost now or in a week's time. We'll also try to answer frequently asked questions about things like what the short-term price outlook is for Axie, what the support and resistance levels are, and so on, all of which are very important. However, before we do that, we want to make sure that we have all the facts. Market analysis shows that in the last 24 hours, there has been a loss of 1.84, bringing the total value of all digital money markets to $1 trillion. In a straightforward way, the total trading volume stands at $30 billion, 93,178,22, showing that before we get too far into the Axie's technical analysis, let's talk about how the economy is doing right now. Let's talk about the current state of the economy, which is, for the most part, a very serious matter. Bitcoin Axie's 48.37 of the entry market, while Ethereum explicitly has a strength of 16.33 in a very big way, which is why Bitcoin's price dropped to $29,837.66 after a loss of 0.14. This shows that Bitcoin Axie's 48.37 of the entry market, while Ethereum explicitly has a strength of 16.33, which is really big compared to other digital currencies, since Ethereum's price went up by 0.15 to $1,899. Furthermore, Coco's BCX came to 60 cents subsequent to seeing a downfall of 0.77 in esteem, exhibiting that yet prior to jumping certainly profound into the Axie's specialized examination sort of allowed us generally to discuss the sort of current economic situations, showing how yet prior to plunging kind of profound into the Axie's specialized examination fundamentally let us in every practical sense discuss the especially current economic situations in an unobtrusive manner. These occasions, for the most part, show that the market generally is going in an extremely descending bearing for certainly present moment, exhibiting what explicitly brought about Bitcoin as cost dropping down to $29,837.66 level after a decay of 0.14, showing that Bitcoin Axie's 48.37 of the entry market, while Ethereum truly has a predominance of 16.33 in an unobtrusive manner. As of now, a very broad, really bad plunge can be seen all through the crypto market, which for the most part shows that as far as access support floor, it in every practical sense is presently 10.21 cents. In an unpretentious way, Axie Infinity support and resistance are important technical markers that are used to find key price levels where the trend can change, which is usually very important. Support is a level where buyers become more active and stop the coin's price from falling any further, which is usually very important. Resistance is a level where sellers become more active and stop the coin's price from falling any further, which is also usually very important. Axie execution of endlessness. The daily summary of Axie Infinity shows that the access cost has gone up by 0.94 in the last 24 hours. However, contrary to what most people think, the value of the Axie Endlessness Axe as a coin is still 6.33, with a market capitalization of $757,371,422 which shows that July 29, 2023. In this video, we'll walk you through Axie Infinity's price now and a week from now. We'll also try to answer some questions you might have about the cryptocurrency. The Axie Infinity value test serves as a cost examination for July 19, 2023 inside a really daily time period mostly made sense of below, and a by and large significant way we use certainly relative strength index RSI moving a particularly normal union and uniqueness mapped backing levels, opposition levels, different time span moving midpoints, including sort of basic moving commonly normal SMA and dramatic moving truly normal EMA to break down the future development of the Axie limitlessness. showing that Axie Infinity picked up bullish speed over the past week by gaining 5.23 in a very big way. The Axie Infinity as a whole has broken all of its support levels. And things don't look good for the crypto market, which is very important right now because bears are in charge of the market and will likely take the access price below the critical health. Bitcoin price prediction: USD gets stronger after Q2 GDP report, BTC responds to market changes. In the ever-changing world of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is now worth $29,270, which is a drop of nearly 1% from Friday. As the market changes, different things come into play and affect where Bitcoin goes. Grayscale's recent request that the SEC accept all Bitcoin ETFs at the same time has gotten a lot of attention and made the market even more excited. Also, BTC is having trouble because of the Bank of Japan's most recent ruling on yield curve management, which is hurting its performance. With the release of Q2 GDP numbers, the picture has changed even more. The US dollar has gotten stronger, which has affected the price of Bitcoin and taken away some of the gains made by the FOMC. Even with all of these changes, buyers and investors are still interested in how much Bitcoin will cost in the future. Grayscale asks the SEC to approve all of the Bitcoin ETFs at the same time. In the past, the Securities and Exchange Commission turned down Grayscale's ETF. So, to make sure everyone is treated fairly, Grayscale is asking for all planned spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETFs, to be approved at the same time. This would make sure that no one had an unfair edge. Grayscale has said that the latest agreements between Coinbase and spot ETF providers to share surveillance information, SSAs, are not a new idea and do not meet the SEC's rules. The Bitcoin futures market is big and is part of the Intermarket Monitoring Group, a worldwide network of exchanges that share market monitoring. Grayscale knows this and thinks that it keeps a close eye on the spot BTC market and does enough monitoring and surveillance to avoid fraud or manipulation. But Grayscale has sued the government, saying that it is acting unfairly by not treating the same types of investment vehicles the same way. Even though Grayscale asked, Bitcoin prices didn't change much, which shows that the ETF drama was already taken into account by the market. BTC goes down as the Bank of Japan implements a new decision about how to manage the yield curve. When news came out that the Bank of Japan was thinking about changing how it manages the yield curve, the main cryptocurrency dropped for a short time before making up for its losses. Today, the value of BTC/USD went down because the Bank of Japan